What the frick is up, my dudes? Offbeat Gaming back with Get Even. Sorry, apparently I didn't checkpoint as far ahead as I thought it did, so we're gonna kill this guy again.
You killed all those people. Why?
No, you cannot kill what does not live. They are free, and you will join them
soon. Your dopamine levels have spiked. Are you enjoying this, Mr. Black?
We tested Ramsey's new prototype, but still nowhere close to the next big thing we thought we were all hoping for. 5 out of 6 testers reported symptoms of severe VR sickness, mostly headache and or nausea. Also, so-called memory visualization has some pretty major glitches. Testers reported that their memory worlds were fractured at best, and the whole experience was often described as confusing. As I said, let's just go ahead and own up to it. King of the Wheelchair Tower, Maestro Barry. He's wheel lost. Steer clear of the manor. He says he'll eat your eyes out. This is Redmond's land. Wondering is there life after death? Just trespass here and find out yourself, or pay a too late for that now.
What the fuck?
Match found. Redmond Macy, kleptomaniac. Known aliases,
Maestro
Barry.
Barry.
Time to talk about our first lead, Mr. Black.
What do you know?
The question, Mr. Black, is what do you know? Let's see if you have any memory of this place. Focus on the photo when you're ready.
Listen, I think someone's been murdered here in the warehouse. You should send someone. I'm half a mile down the road from the Pike Hill turning off Park Street. I was out on a run, and I stopped here for a minute. I'm looking at him right now. He's lying face down. No, he's definitely dead. There's a lot of blood. Yeah, it's Jacob. Jacob Singer. Look, can you please just send someone? Thanks.
Alright, let's see what's happening.
So you do remember this place. Interesting.
Please, just tell me why this is important.
An unidentified
Man died at a nearby abandoned warehouse.
warehouse not long before you tried to save the girl. He was shot at point.
Blank range.
And we're going back to that warehouse.
That's correct, yes. The police wrote the whole thing off as a drug deal gone wrong.
But that's not what you believe.
I believe everything in life is connected, Mr. Black. The only question is how. Let's
Find out, shall we?
Alright. And now we're here. Black, where are you? You promised to help me.
Jesus, man. Get your hands off. There's no need for any of this.
Shut up. Move. Wait. I know this place. This is where the explosion happened.
Ah, yes. Your mind is preoccupied with the explosion, Mr. Black. The Pandora can
Only process what your brain offers.
concentrate only on the memory at hand.
I am trying.
And try harder.
No worries, Chief. Glad to be aboard. Not a hair on our head. Trust me. You brought me here. Fuck you.
Red? Hey, Red! What the hell is this? None of this makes any sense.
You are here
Because you have formed a mental link between this man and the explosion. The Pandora
is trying to decode the message.
messages your mind is sending. Focus. That's it. The Pandora unit is offering you a pathway deeper into your memory. Pursue this. Focus and proceed. Remember, Mr. Black, human memory is unreliable at the best of times. I need you to work with
With my technology, not against it.
Take in your surroundings and get as much information as you can.
Police crime scene detected. Multiple homicide. Attending officers Fair and Chadwick.
So what are we looking at?
Multiple homicide. No IDs. I will warn you though, Chief. Fucking stinks in there.
Well, then it's a good job I skipped breakfast. Come on.
What the hell happened here?
That guy's head is just gone. No evidence found. What? Well, that's because there are no IDs. Fingerprints, no faces. We really can't track any of these bodies.
Identification unconfirmed.
Ah, look at that. His entire face. There goes any dental match.
Shot off his hands too. His fingerprints are a bust. Professional job.
Shit, this many stiffs and no ID. We can link this to 100 cases.
So, drug deal it is then. What do you reckon? Adam's family or one of my Turner's lot?
Well, don't worry, decide later. Get the uniforms to bag it all. I'm getting a little peckish. There's that new cafe opened up next to the Nick. You fancy it?
Red, what is this?
You are trying to process too much, Mr. Black.
The Pandora cannot keep up. Concentrate only on the man you
Came
came
here to find.
There,
There, Mr. Black, right there. Use your scanner.
Scanner. Identify and consolidate your memory.
Who is that man?
The Pandora will do the rest.
Identification confirmed. Jasper Prado. Status deceased.
There's me thinking we could sort this out like adults. If you're gonna do it, then at least look me in the fucking eye!
So, we have a name then. Jasper Prado.
Boy, here's the keys, you're driving.
Come on, Chief. Why have I always got to drive?
Rang, son, rang.
What now? How do I know this?
You don't. The Pandora is cross-referencing your memory with any police
Files in the database.
This memory is breaking down. You must move on.
Shooting victim identified. Police found out who he was by Brian Scott as we reported the shocking discovery of corpse in the bin warehouse near Route 10. Body of a 40-year-old man was lying on the floor in the main warehouse. Victim had been ruthlessly shot from close range. According to a source, half of the victim's face had been shot off, making him unrecognizable. Police concluded the victim's name was Jasper Prado, a young mercenary and ex-military man with no official place of residence. Police officers investigating Prado's case, Barton Fair and Hector Chadwick, refused to comment on the case. At this stage, it is still unknown Prado was the only victim found on the scene. Blood test analysis came this morning. Victor's DNA matches DNA found on the black site. Chadwick claims that some of the same location was previously used by local junkies, so Prado is a drug addict and a dealer wasn't necessarily involved in the kidnapping. Ballistic analysis conclusion: examination of both crime scenes, Barnes Grove's kidnapping, Jasper Prado case, as well as collective and analyzing the physical evidence related to weapons and munition during both criminal investigations lead to the conclusion that the shooters were weapon reduced by advanced defense strategy. Huh. Ain't that about a bitch?
Help!
Obviously, I don't have the code to that.
This place again.
Yes. Your mind is definitely throwing up some kind of link between this Jasper
Prado
Prado.
and the explosion.
I'm surprised it's this pronounced, though. As if something is...
Bothering you.
He was in the Army in 1994-96 and started work as a mercenary and drug dealer after being discharged. These days he makes most of his money dealing hash, pot, and ecstasy, but still keeps in touch with old friends. Is that the only thing I can read here aside from that? Oh, no, there's this. Who is Jasper? Comes from a working class family. Father was a truck driver, mother worked in a pub. Bright kid in school, though quickly lost all interest in education and started looking for fun elsewhere, mostly partying in nightclubs and smoking pot with friends. How do I get the code to that door back there? Is it from these snippets? Like, there's got to be a way, right? It's like, once I look in that picture, I'm not going to be here anymore. Right? Blacklight's not picking up any specific codes from the graffiti.
I appreciate your curiosity, Mr. Black, but I'm afraid you'll have to let this go for now. Stop wasting your time, Black, and move on. Patience, Mr. Black. All doors will open in the fullness of time. I appreciate your curiosity, Mr. Black, but I'm afraid you'll have to let this go for now. You needn't bother yourself with that now, Mr. Black. We may get there eventually. I appreciate your curiosity, Mr. Black, but I'm afraid you'll have to let this go for now. Patience, Mr. Black. All doors will open in the fullness of time. Patience, Mr. Black. All doors will open in the fullness of time. Patience, Mr. Black. All doors will open in the fullness of time. That door is irrelevant to our investigation. Don't concern yourself with it for now.
But I wanna. Fine. We'll proceed with your boring investigation. I wanted to open the door. Ah, sorry. Holy crap. That was loud and it hurt. Oh, graveyard.
Black! For God's sake, hurry! I'm trapped. You can stop this.
My readings
Indicate that you've engaged with an earlier point in the memory. Though we still don't know why you're here.
I was here to stop Jasper getting killed, I'm sure.
Careful, Black. You're dealing with raw theory. Pay attention to the facts only. You risk imminent corruption.
if you continue this course.
Fuck you, Red. I know why I'm here.
Hurry! Black! Black! Hurry! Black!
What's your problem? I won't tell you where I am. You need to back the fuck away now. This is out of your hands, and there's nothing you can do about it. So leave me the fuck alone and just let this run its course.
That's weird. Sounds like he's in this warehouse right next to me. Oh, nope, now he's over here. I guess the idea is that I don't know where he is. And I can't just pretend that I do. Kratos car, evidence in case number PHC 2006. Da-da-da-da. Due to new evidence linking Crash Kratos to the Bronze Road kidnapping, Kratos' DNA was found near the blast site. I hereby request reopening both cases as they appear to be linked. Decision dismissed. Detective Bart Fair missing. 45-year-old Detective Bart Fair has been reported missing following a 4-day period where he failed to report for work, and his wife Jenny Fair was unable to contact him. The Chronicle was able to contact Fair's workmate Hector Chadwick, who has taken unpaid leave in order to help find his friend. He's a great copper, Bart, but he always got far too involved with his work. A man should never put his career first, especially when he has a family. I'll find him, he'll be fine. Detective Fair was recipient of the Severn Police Bravery Award in 2009 following his famous rugby tackle of a knife-wielding maniac at Birmingham Moore Street Station. What's that case file? Case closed. Okay. So all the different places where I'm like hearing his voice. There. Following his voice to all the evidence. Incident report. Jacob Singer. Former Jared Porter claims that the weapons he was arrested with were produced by ADS and he obtained them with the help of an ADS employee called Jasper Prado. Porter is another person's full name. Seems like Porter, big name of the local arms trafficking business, worked in close cooperation with big and esteemed arms crafter.
Yeah, I definitely heard gunshots. Well, I heard loud bangs. I guess they were gunshots because the guy was shot, right? Anyway, I was out walking Cujo, my dog, at around 5 a.m. My wife's a heavy sleeper, and Cujo's always needing his shit in the morning, so, you know, sometimes I take him out for a walk. So, yeah, I was walking down Pump House Lane and into the fields when the shots were fired.
That's something I've always been afraid of. Like, having to describe a crime scene. Only because it's like, how well would I be able to, like, keep my thoughts straight to a point where I don't sound suspicious? Like, I'm terrified of being a witness because I'm absolutely certain that I would, like, fumble through my words just out of sheer panic and anxiety and then obviously be put down as a frickin' suspect. I mean, could you imagine just, like, walking in on a crime scene and then it's just like, you are the one piece of evidence they have to go on for anything? That much responsibility is terrible. Terrifying. Well, I guess I'm going this way.
Black, I've been reviewing the data. Though you've been thorough in gathering evidence, your pursuit of supposition has sadly rendered this investigation useless. I'm pulling you out.
No, Red, not yet. I'm so close.
Enough of this nonsense.
You pulled me out.
Like I said, you began making assumptions.
The Pandora is neutral.
Black, and so must you be. Maybe you really were there to save Jasper. But the moment you assume that
To be true, you corrupt the simulation.
and cast doubt over the memory. If you continue to do so, we will not be able to proceed.
Maybe I don't want to proceed.
Oh, I think you do, Mr. Black.
You wouldn't be here if you didn't want answers.
So now the game makes you wonder how much was real, how much was fake.
Let's try a different approach this time, Black.
Different how?
I'd like to try starting...
Before Prado was killed.
You want me to try again? To save Jasper?
I don't want you to try anything, Mr. Black. Everything is prepared.
Prepared for you.
Just relax and explore.
Yeah, sure.
Detective Hector Chadwick. Body found in warehouse. Yeah, that's the news clipping from that. Just go ahead and grab all this stuff. All this evidence. Police hit a dead end, but I knew the victim, Jasper Prado. Ooh, is that my evidence room? So I can kind of sort things out in my head?
Excellent, Mr. Black. You're using all the tools I have provided. I appreciate the effort. I believe this investigation may be swift.
I missed one piece of evidence. Fuck. Oh, I literally missed one thing. That's annoying. Oh. Apparently I found new stuff to go to this one. Damn it. Annoyingly though, this game kind of checkpoints when it wants to. That's definitely a checkpoint. Like, 100% guaranteed. So before I start exploring this, I'm going to go ahead and call this video here. Only because I don't want to end up falling too far back again. Saved the girl. I'm coal black, but I don't remember. This game is crazy.